It's the Auburn Tigers 0-5 in league play, taking on the Razorbacks of Arkansas, who are 2-3 in the
basketball.
conference.
Be patient, and eventually you have to expect Arkansas to stand up in a defensive stance and get an easy shot. Arkansas has a -5 rebounding margin throughout the entire year, so they need to get those rebounds and really find that flow offensively. But also, he needs to work on passing the ball out of the double team with 11 assists and 19 turnovers.
Marcus Britt
doing a really good job pushing Armstrong off the block, not letting him get comfortable.
How about Armstrong with the left-handed hook? Arkansas 1 of 7, and this is what the Razorbacks fear. There's a point lead for Ernest Ross. Their last win was in Auburn on January 3rd over a Florida State team that would beat #1 Duke just a week later. He's going to be playing with that Casey Mitchell suspended indefinitely. That will be affecting that team. There's a long two-point basket for Rob Chubb. The biggest man on the floor for Auburn at 6'10". Inside, Johnson works around Chubb and scores. And the Razorbacks well back in front. Langford, high off the glass, tipped up by Chubb, no good, and cleared by Johnson. Here comes Clark the other way. That's goaltending. Josh Langford. I said before, Chubb is 6'10". As Clark hits another basket, he has 14 Arkansas. This is exactly what Auburn was hoping for. Low scoring early. Forbes gets free and slams it down. Payne got free on the baseline and lays it up with the left hand. 3 now for Payne. And Auburn goes back in front. Sanchez to Powell, got it, and a chance of a three-point play.
Effort on the defensive end, and they can also create a lot of points off turnovers.
Nobles gets it to Powell, who's free on the baseline. We got 2 weeks to figure it out. Clark, nice move and nice finish with the right hand. Adjust, but you can see it starting to happen. Here's Delvon Johnson. Got a little separation. Bryant on the backside helps him out. Points for Glenn Bryant. 25-24. Full court pressure by Auburn. Arkansas able to break it. They've got numbers. Alley-oop, and down it goes. Johnson on the flush. And Wallace
seems like they're a little bit careless with the basketball, not being sharp and making crisp passes.
Britt lost it. 9th turnover for Arkansas, and Ross rolls in to score.
Toughest quality of competition in the country in the Big East.
Ricky Scott nails the 3 for Arkansas. Gabriel, long 3. No. And Sanchez at the horn, no good. 34-30, Arkansas with the lead as we start the second half, and Arkansas with the opening possession of the half. Baseline jumper goes down for Marshawn Powell.
And really go into him and get to the free throw line.
3 in and out for Nobles. Nice job by Powell. Stayed with it, and he'll get to the line for 1. Arkansas is still stinging from that 32-point loss at Florida on Saturday. And so far here in the second half, they have dominated the Tigers. Has come in as Wallace throws it up, no good. And Auburn is 0 for 10 from the field in the second half. And Sanchez throws it down with authority.
Boys, they understood possession, time, and they're a heck of a basketball team.
Arkansas having all kinds of fun now as Delvon Johnson gets his first basket. Benson leans in, his shot is off. It's a 16-0 run for Arkansas. Clark stops and pops from 3.
And that's what we said, Ronnie Clark can be very dangerous.
No. And here comes Arkansas again. 21-point lead for the Hogs. Make it 24. Britt with a 3. And another timeout, Tony Barbie.
Good how to break down the screen and roll. He can knock down the jump shot as well. And he was a leader.
There, Naismith finally ends it. Forbes scoring on the baseline.
And it's hard to change a culture. I think that's something that's embraced every single day in practice. We got a chance to talk about it today during Auburn's shoot-around. He said, you know, Jay, we just have to embrace the right fundamentals. We have to get down to doing things very simple and basic, but doing them with passion and with a sense of urgency on a daily basis.
SEC West play.
And you still have to talk about Tennessee. in the SEC. Like we said, a team that's 3-1 against top 25 competition.
Fans getting a little anxious here. Nobles drives and got it.
When you see the ref spread his arms open, okay, now I have another 5 seconds.
Three-pointer on the way from Payne. And
Arkansas needs
it.
to remain aggressive offensively. Sometimes to a negative, when you just want to hold the basketball, it makes you less aggressive.
And that's what Arkansas needs, is Nobles will get the and one. No team's going to play harder. You're going to play all 40 minutes. Britt lobs it up. Johnson, nice reverse. Melvon Johnson. He's now in double figures with 10. Off the steal, Peterson. College basketball live coming up after the conclusion of this one. Wallace kicks it out. Three-pointer, Denson. Got it. And it's back to a single-digit deficit for... Peterson got the back end. And it's a 9-point game. Down to the last 30 seconds. Here's Wallace. Payne for three. Missed it short. And Auburn is going to back off. College basketball live coming up in moments. Also going to talk about that big win for the Ohio State Buckeyes. The #1 team in the land beat Purdue tonight. 5 seconds to go here in Fayetteville, and Arkansas will withstand a nice effort by Auburn down the stretch. They win it here by 9. John Pelfrey's team goes to 3-3 in league play. Auburn still winless at 0-6.
Well, even though they're 0-6, you really have to like the energy.